back to item number 7, and I'll start by letting Darrell explain this. Darrell was chairman of the budget committee, and of course, looking at keeping costs down. And then the council had looked at it and talked about all restricting health insurance for new councilmen coming in. But Darrell, you want to?
Back when I was mayor, it was brought up by a couple of the aldermen to eliminate the health insurance for the aldermen. And because of situations, we never acted on it. This year alone, we're projecting on our health insurance, we're in the hole $450,000 to $500,000. So it's time to do something. The intent is not to hurt anybody that's on it right now on the council, but from this point on, anybody that doesn't have health insurance is not able to take it out with the city of Fulton. We're self-insured. So if we run up $1 million, we're responsible. Each individual that we have, each individual employee, and me as an alderman, I'm a part-time employee. I don't think I should be entitled to it. I think because if something happened, it could run up to $100,000 before the city of Fulton gets any money, and that means the taxpayers would be paying that $100,000. And at some point, to look to the future, I'm cutting costs for the city of Fulton. We have to address the situation of health insurance for us part-time individuals. Number one is we ask our unions all to negotiate contracts and to pay more and cut costs. And I think it sets a good example. If we start, like the county, anybody on it right now is on it until they leave, it's no longer available. People that aren't on it right now or coming in, it's not any longer available, because this is a way to cut costs on health insurance. When I was mayor, and Mr. Mayor now was executive assistant, we found out the CDA was on it, we cut them. We found out the library was on it, we cut them. My intent is not to hurt one individual. My intent is to look down the road. We no longer can afford the health insurance, which years ago for the alderman could have cost the city $3,000 plus the hospitalization was not lower. And I think it's time now, instead of stalling it off, to say health insurance for us part-time health is no longer available. Now, this is the intent of it, not health insurance.
Darrell, did you say, I thought the legislators, didn't they do that a couple of years ago?
Yeah, they did. The county did. They grandfathered the ones that were on there, or
Certain than the other ones.
and that's what we're doing here. We're grandfathering anybody on there, but it's no longer available for the ones that aren't on there. We're sitting on the council and we're not on there. It's no longer available to new people. And I've talked to a couple of the aldermen coming in. I think at least 3 of us knew we talked about it. It was probably going to happen before the end of the year. And we can stall it off, but sooner or later we have to cut costs for the city of Fulton. And I think from us being the representatives of the people, we have to set the example.
Any discussion from the rest of the council?
Well, I just want to say I agree that we're asking unions to concede a little bit on their health care, and this is contract time for them. And I think that the city should step up and show that we feel the same way for us, that any new alderman coming on, that they would not be eligible for health care from the city.
I will say that with the unions, we are in negotiations right now with the fire department. We haven't started police and CSA, but we will be shortly. I can remember when the city bought policies for the employees, are like, you get them for $3,500 a year. But now, somewhere along the city became self-insured. We budgeted $2,012,000 last year with the stopgap insurance at $100,000. We exceeded that budget almost $800,000. Now we got $219 back. So health insurance insurance is out of control. What we've done to the unions at the last contract, we got the new people coming in to pay more, and we had two plans, an HMO lookalike, and we have what they call the Indemnity 100 and the 80/20. The Indemnity 100 being the richest plan. So anybody new coming in as an employee can't get the indemnity. And they all are paying more, and there's no cap on what they pay. So as we get retirees and we replace them, that's the way of the future. And we're even talking about the retirees at some point. It won't affect us here, but it won't hit those 20 years. But you need to say if you retire, you can't get health insurance in retirement till you're 55. Because right now, and I don't think anybody over the years looked at this, our fire and police can go in there after 20 years, and they get health insurance till they're 65. Okay. Last year, we hit the point where we had the same number of people retired in the police department as we have working. So, as you heard the governor say when he talks about pension increases, this is not sustainable. Something's got to be done. And everything we do is a start. So, I don't know if the council wants to vote on this tonight. Either way, we've got a resolution ready, or if you want more discussion amongst yourselves, whatever you need to do.
I just wouldn't vote on it.
That's up to you guys. What do you want?
Mayor, I would like to see if any, we have quite a few candidates here tonight. Lenny, do you have any thoughts or ideas on this? So, you understand it correctly, why we're doing it, and
Yeah,
any questions?
I think it's a great place to start.
Yeah.
You're not gonna go anywhere in a part-time job, you know.
No, that's true.
We need to save money in the city.
Yeah. We did have it once with our union employees, a permanent part-time. Of course, with the state of New York, the way the retirement system is and where the rules are, our people that were part-time had to be permanent part-time. But when we had the layoff last fall, the two permanent part-time went. And that condition won't exist again. We'll make sure that it doesn't. So, but it's been a hurtful thing all the way around to try to get control.
Just want to make sure that there's no questions from all. Okay? All right.
Okay.
We can vote on it.
Okay, why don't we read the resolution? I'd like a roll call vote if we could get it. You only need 4 to pass it, so they can. Jim, would you read that one?
Resolved that from this day forward, any alderman not currently enrolled in the city's healthcare insurance plan or any future elected alderman will not be offered the opportunity to enroll in same.
Okay, somebody make a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Okay, John seconded. Jim, please call it.
First ward,
I vote yes, and the reason why is I don't think, when you serve the city, I don't think you really need health insurance. I know I've never taken it, so it's just my opinion. So I say yes.
Second ward,
Yes.
third ward,
Yes.
fourth ward,
Yes.
fifth ward.
yes.
Motion carried. Thank you very much.